Yo everybody, what is going on? Welcome to the special week that we are going to have going for you guys. 7 different series proposals coming at you this week. This is number 1, and this one is in NHL 20. We are starting a new NHL franchise. I dropped the Florida Panthers franchise after only 1 season, but we had already accomplished what we needed to and won a cup. So we're going to go ahead, create an expansion team, and you can see already what the logo is going to be. It's quite comical. We are going to be the Baltimore Burgers in this series. So yeah, it's going to be kind of ugly uniforms because obviously you're going to go with that like off brown and like yellow for the cheese and obviously brown for cooked meat. So yeah, I mean the colors aren't going to be that great, but that's kind of the meme of the series. I wanted to do something a little bit more fun and interesting. So for series proposal number 1 for this week, it is an NHL 20 expansion franchise with the Baltimore Burgers as we go ahead and create the stadium here. We're doing that. We're going to put in a nice big scoreboard. Make the stadium look like a Baltimore Burger stadium with the ugly colors, the memes, and all. We're going to make our mascot. There's not a lot of mascot choices we can go with, so we're going to go with dogs because dogs would steal your burgers if it was on the table, right? I mean, that makes sense to me. So we'll put him in there, and there we go. The Baltimore Burgers are born at the Burger King Arena. We got a nice hefty sum of money to sponsor Burger King. So, as far as what we're going to do with conference realignment, we're going to throw the Detroit Red Wings back into the Western Conference, and then we are going to flip in the Eastern Conference with the Carolina Hurricanes. So, Carolina will be in the same division as Florida and Tampa Bay. And they'll also be with Buffalo, Boston, that kind of stuff. I thought about actually flipping around and putting Washington in there as well, and maybe moving Buffalo over to us, but I just kind of left it a little more traditional, just a couple of changes. So we go into the expansion draft, but first is the draft lottery results. We're going to end up with the 5th pick in the NHL entry draft. So this is, of course, the draft that actually happened in real life before this game was made with Jack Hughes and Capo Caco and stuff like that. So we are going to end up with the 5th pick in this one. We're going to auto-generate. That's right, we're auto-generating our expansion draft. I don't want to make it too OP. I want kind of the computer to do more of the GMing in this series, more than what I would do. I think we're also going to let them pick up free agents for us. But I want to do my own entry drafts. So we're going to do our own NHL entry drafts in this. So I am actually going to sim ahead to our next pick, which is pick number 5. So let's see who's available. Oh, Kako went already. Of course, Hughes was going to be the number 1 pick. That makes sense. But Kako is off the board. So what's available? Bowen Byram. He is an elite defenseman, so definitely a guy I want to bring in. At least our defense should be strong with him. So definitely going to be our first pick there, and we will go ahead and sim forth to the next round. So here into the second round, we get where we supposedly deserve to be, which would be the 3rd pick. In the second round, I see a potential elite center here, and I want to go ahead and grab him. So we're going to bring in Majeski, and then we'll move forth to the 3rd round, 3rd pick, 67th overall pick, and see what's available for us there. They say we go Tehran, but I would rather than take a 7th defenseman, I would rather go ahead and take a chance on Alistrov, who maybe he's elite potential, maybe he's not, maybe I'm making a mistake, but hey, we can't scout everyone, so it is what it is. I'm also going to have auto scouting on for this, so that's another thing we're looking at doing. I'm going to take a look at goalies here, as Wolf is a potential elite goalie, but Lizen is a potential franchise goalie. So we'll see if that maybe can come to fruition as we bring him in. So now, looking again into round 5 at this point, as I don't believe we had a 4th round pick, but we're going ahead and there's a couple elite guys here. Another elite defenseman, but there's an elite left winger. I know, but we're going to go with 2 elite defensemen here. Maybe we can really build a defensive stronghold that can really get in front of a goalie and really help us out here. There's another trade offer. There's a trade offer between the Rangers. We're actually going to take that. It's going to give us a 7th round pick this year, an extra 7th round pick, but it gives us a 6th round pick next year, and I don't really mind because I don't really think that there's going to be a ton of future potential awesome players left in this draft. So we're going to go ahead and look here at our 2nd, 7th round pick. We're taking all guys that are possible elites, but obviously, since they're not fully scouted, they're probably not going to be fully elites, but it is what it is. We're trying our best. We're just bringing in some rooks. Byron, Majeski, Alistrov, Lizin, Yorobiev. I'm trying on the names there. But let's get into our first game and see how this team could play. You can see we're a 94 on defense, 86 goalie, 83 offense, so we're not exactly the greatest team out there. And just to show you, this is what our roster's looking like. This is what we were given. Soderberg, Sorelli, Lowry, and Rust would be the centers. We have an elite high there in Lowry, so possibly could be a guy that really develops quickly, and I hope he is a guy that does that. Left wing, we have Perron, we have Namastinkov, and we have Wilson. So we're kind of missing that 4th left winger, but we're using a lot more right wingers than I would anticipate. Frolic, Shaw, Smith-Pelly, Chiasson, and Connolly and Berglund on the team there. So I think Connolly's actually going to be the one that flips over and goes to the left. I'm not quite sure. Burns, Ekholm, Muzzin, Gustafsson, Manson, Spurgeon, Larson, Martinez. We have a lot of decent overalls on defense, including Burns. And our goalies are Markstrom and Halak. So Markstrom, of course, going to be the starting goalie to start out this year. We'll see how we're able to do. In the system, though, guys that are prospects, we have Nosek, we have Sarella, we have Pallone, we have Majeski. He's only a 67 overall, but only 18 years old. He's got a chance to grow. Lemico, 74, 23 years old. A lot of 18-year-olds here. Malkin is a 49, but again, he's 18 years old. Just got to give him the time to do what he can do. Byram, though, is a 77 at 18 years old. So hopefully by next year, he will be a key cog on this defensive front. Gibson, Lizin, and Murphy. So Murphy, a fringe starter. Lizin, an elite. So could be an elite goalie. He's not a franchise, but he could be an elite. So we'll have to monitor that as well, as he will be in our minors system. So not bad. Let's see how the game goes. As here we go. We're starting this one. Perron's got it. He gets it over to Ekholm. Ekholm is going to take a shot, and it's going to be wide left of the net. Giordano going to bring this one up, and it is eventually going to get cleared out. So now Burns goes into the corner and fights for it. He's not able to get it, but Namastinkov intercepts it, but Giordano ends up with it. The shot on, and no good. Here's Monahan. He's not going to get there, and Markstrom able to cover that one up as well. So here it's Brody with a big shot, and Markstrom with a glove save. So here's a shot on Kincaid for Calgary, and that one will not go either, as the Burgers attempting to get some scores here. Kincaid with another cover-up. Here's a pass up to Frolic. Frolic can't get anything done. He's hit away. There's going to be a power play for the Burgers, though, as Sarnik is going to go into the box. So Frolic is able to get a nice breakaway here. He's got a chance, a little deke, and it's knocked away by Kincaid. Here's another backhander, and Kincaid's able to hold on to that one. So Kincaid playing pretty well for Calgary. Here's a shot. That's no good. Turned away. Jankowski going to shoot. Here's another one that's up over the net. And Markstrom able to get us out of that one. It's a 4-on-4 for 20 seconds. Calgary with the puck. It's Backlund. Backlund takes a shot, and Markstrom with the save. 7:11 to go, first period. Here's Shaw. He's going to get hit. Taken away. Brody over to Hanfin. And there's no good off the shot. Right kick save. But the shot after the pass, and a beautiful passing sequence there for Calgary as they get the first goal of this game. James Neal on the power play as the 4-on-4 had run out. And Calgary, you can take another look here. Nice passing. And it's just too much for Markstrom to handle. So it's going to be 1-0 Calgary. So here is the Burgers and Kincaid with another nice stop there. Here's Calgary coming down. And the Flames, another shot, and that's off the left pad, and the rebound put in for the second goal of the game. And this one's Elias Lindholm. So Lindholm able to get there and pick up the junk, as they say. Comes off the left pad and into the net. Good goal there. And that'll end the first period. We go into intermission down 2-0. So we come out of intermission. Here's the face-off. And Snoop Diggity Dog is in the box. But there's a shot, and that's going to get through the 5-hole of Markstrom. Another goal for the Flames here to open up the second period. And it is Noah Hanfin. And he is really good with the shot there. It's actually not a 5-hole. It actually got past the left side. My mistake. I did not see that the first time, but that is a very good shot. Very good sharp shooting. And it puts Calgary up 3-0 just to start off in the second period here. So now after that face-off, here's Calgary. They're going to lose it, but they get it back. Here's Hanifin again. And Hanifin's going to carry it in. He's going to get the pass, and another shot to the left side of Markstrom that is getting by him. He is just not seeing that side of the net very well. Elias Lindholm with his second goal of the night makes it 4-0. Here off, a chance for the junk, and Namastenkov can't get there. So Wilson ends up with it. Muzzin now, and Muzzin's going to lose it. So later on, here come the Burgers. A pass across ice, and Shaw can't shove it in. Another pass across ice, and that time Ekla could not get it to go. And the Burgers with some good passing here, but they just can't get the shots. Markstrom with a nice save there. Here's another opportunity. Pass across. Namastenkov can't get that one to go either. Jankowski would bring it out. Here's another chance for the Burgers. Another shot, and Kincaid with the glove save. 2:05 to go, second period. Here's Lindholm. He's going to have a chance here. That's going to get blocker saved. Here's a big ripper, and that's going to go in off of the brilliant pass. Brody is able to bury this one. And he's buried the fifth Calgary goal. TJ Brody with his first career goal. It's a power play goal off of a slapper. And that one gets right by Markstrom. So we end the second intermission with the score, Calgary Flames 5, Baltimore Burgers 0. Third period we go. Backlund with it. He gets a nice pass, and that's going to get in. That is a beautiful pass by Backlund, but the refs would review this as goalie interference by Bennett is going to take this goal away from Calgary. So that goal is going to get waved off. Bennett with the interference. And it is 5-0 still. So the Burgers, if they can run off 5 goals, they'll have a chance. There's one of them. Namastenkov finally gets one of those passes to get by Kincaid. And we have the very first Baltimore Burgers goal. It's Namastenkov. And there it is, and the Baltimore Burgers are finally on the board in their franchise history. Here's Manson, there's a shot, and that's wide right. Connolly with it now. He is torn up along the boards. Here's Hanifin, he will get it out. Here, that's going to get knocked off, and Kachuk will get it. He gets it over to Hanifin, but Shaw with the steal there. Shaw going to get it back. And that's going to be Soderberg with it, but he will get knocked off of the puck as well. Monahan with it. He gets it over to Lindholm. Lindholm will get checked by Burns, but not enough time on the clock, and that is going to do it. The Calgary Flames get the victory here against these Baltimore Burgers, and it went pretty much as you would expect. The Baltimore Burgers, not quite a team that is going to be going places. As you can see, all 3 stars were from Calgary. 2 goals and assists for Lindholm, a goal and an assist for Hannafin. And you can see, Namastinkov, a plus-minus of -2. The shots, 46-20. Oof. The face-offs, 34-13. This has been proposal number 1. I call it a proposal because it is not guaranteed to continue. The series this week with the best responses are going to be the ones that I keep around. So if you do want to see this series continue, please make your voice heard in the comments section with that like button, with the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
You're a pretty little star.